Hello, welcome to U.S. History A, Unit 5. This one is kind of tough because it's sort of like a menagerie of everything sort of put together, to wrap everything up. All right. So, lesson 21 starts out with reconstructing a broken nation. So, we talk about the Reconstruction Acts, and we talk about the Radical Republicans, which are all of these people who were elected into office and decided that they wanted things done very radically. They passed the 13th Amendment, and the 14th Amendment, and I don't think that those amendments would have been passed, and the 15th Amendment. I don't think that those amendments would have been passed at any other time in the next 100 years. I really don't. So that was kind of an interesting thing. And kind of almost immediately came the idea of the Jim Crow laws, which were, the colored drinking fountains and the white drinking fountains, or, the white waiting rooms and the colored waiting rooms, or the black people on the bus and the white people on the bus and stuff like that, which came down from Plessy versus Ferguson, separate but not equal. Okay, so and that leads a lot into um, the next part, which is segregation, and separate. The idea of separate but equal, which really wasn't equal. Okay, so but then we kind of go into the West, and we go into the Transcontinental Railroad being formed. One time when I was single and I was teaching in Utah, I decided to be a real lame person, and I went to the anniversary of the Transcontinental Railroad being formed in the middle of nowhere, Utah. And it was actually really cool. I had to take my own lunch with me because there was nothing to eat in Promontory, Utah. But it was kind of cool to see like how they celebrated it and stuff. So anyway, if you're ever there on May 10th, I don't know why you would be there on May 10th. They have a little celebration and it's kind of cool. So there's that with the West and populism. And then so we talk about more of the West, the Indian Wars and what's going on with that. And then we talk about big business, the Industrial Revolution, and what's going on with that. We talk about the growth of unions, kind of the idea of, child overworking children and stuff like that. So that's kind of an interesting thing right there. And then the last lesson talks about yearning for freedom. We talk about the huddled masses. We talk about conservation, entertainment, and the fight for women's suffrage, which I think is really important to discuss and to at least touch on the fight for women's suffrage. Okay, because that was a big thing, and women finally gained the right to vote in 1920. They first gained the right to vote in the state of Utah and Wyoming, and then which Utah and Wyoming are very proud of that, and then it was given to the other states as well. So anyway, that is Unit 5 in a nutshell. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'll talk to you later. Thanks so much. Bye.